An interesting trading day today. I mean, to think of it, on closing bell, we were at the session highs, a 0.7% gain coming in for the index, 126 points higher for the Nifty futures. We shut shop at 17,534. But I must add here, don't be fooled by the index move today, because optically, while it may look higher, it was only thanks to one stock and one stock alone, and that was Reliance Industries. With its 11% weightage on the index and the 6% move on the stock price today, with news coming in that the Reliance board is looking to restructure gasification assets, this stock alone has contributed 0.7% uptick to the index today. Having said that, there were a few other gainers as well: Divi's Labs, ITC, Infosys, Titan, Cipla, along with the Tech M as well as Bharti, which held out. But a large part of the market was bleeding still, especially the broader end, even though towards the latter part of today's trading session, you did see a bit of a pickup and a rebound come in for the breadth of the market, and we closed just a smidge higher in favor of the advances, at least within the F&O segment. But if you look at some of the pockets of weakness today, it was largely private banks as well as autos which were under pressure. So IndusInd Bank was down 1.6%, there was ICICI Bank down 1%, there was Hindalco down 1%, Maruti lost 1%, Hero MotoCorp was down 1.25%, and then there was Britannia as well, which was a laggard in today's trading session. Similar was the state for the broader end of the market as well. Siemens, wherein the order backlog is now at an all-time high, although the earnings were disappointing, that stock fell about 4.25%. Interglobe Aviation, or Indigo, was down 3.5%. Metropolis fell about 3% or so. There was Ipca Labs and FSL, which were also some of the ranked underperformers. In news was also Dixon Technologies, because that's got an impact with Acer to make 5 lakh laptops annually. There was also Ashok Leyland, which as part of its green push is now going to focus more on CNG as well as LNG. There was Capri Global as well, which has now got in a co-lending partnership with Union Bank. So some of these stocks were the newsy ones in trade. That said, the FII sell figure has been quite excruciating, especially the kind of damage that we saw yesterday. So it remains to be seen whether or not the FII selling actually abates or not, because that's pretty much what's going to change the tune of the markets, at least in the near term. Having said that, there were some green spots within the broader end of the market as well. So Loris Labs held out 6%. There was Apollo Hospitals, which was up 6.5%. This really has been on a tearaway run. There was Indiabulls Housing, there was Vedanta as well, which shot up a good 7%. So a couple of these stocks, along with Idea, of course, after its tariff hike, and Bharti is just a day ahead of that, both of these stocks have had a phenomenal show. And today, you had almost a 7% move up come in on Idea as well. But like I said, the near-term triggers for the markets are drying up. We're going to soon enter the month of December. Tomorrow, we kickstart a brand new series as well. We've already fallen about 6% from the October highs, but there are valuation, frothy valuation pockets still. So does the market need to correct a bit more? Can it correct a little bit more? The answer is sure, yes, it can. But will it correct more, and how long is it going to take? I think that's going to really depend a lot more on the kind of FII selectivity that we see. And if it not gets a little bit more incessant from what it already has in the last couple of trading sessions.